might have a motorcycle and you might make videos. There's a lot of us that do it. But you might be stuck wondering, how on earth do I get this view here? And it's a valid question, because I was in that same boat until recently. I've finally found a setup that will allow me to have this camera to really level up my moto vlogs. I made a video recently about getting that and my first time using it. I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the view. And today I'm going to show you how I set that up and get that camera back there. But first, we've got to make a stop, as is the norm here on Luontu. If you've been here for a while, you'll know. Post office time. Maybe you're watching this and you have a Yamaha MT09 like I've got. I've got a 2025 MT09, and I've taken the whale tail off, meaning the stock rear fender. That takes away quite a lot of opportunity to mount, to be honest with you, but I've figured it out and I want to share it with you today. So while I post these things, let's cut to the garage, shall we? I love how when you get the cameras out and people can plainly see you, there's always the looks of confusion as to what the heck is going on in that garage. I'm new to this myself, honestly, so we're in the same boat, but I'm going to show you how I've attached my Insta360 camera to the back of the bike to get that cool view. Just one word of warning: if you are like me, you will not have thought things through the first time that you put the camera on the bike, because the place that I actually attach it is here, and as you can see, there is a nice little nick on here where the clamp was attached to, and I had nothing protecting the paint here, and it's chipped, and that is absolutely devastating. I'm going to show you a little easy method to avoid that. So first thing, I'm going to put some tape onto the actual bike, because this is what's going to protect the paint. This is probably the most important and crucial step in this, because yeah, we want cool views, but we don't want to hurt the bike, which I've already done, sorry. I'm going to use the tape, and I'm going to tape up this part. I actually used it on the other side last time, but there's also a chip on this side. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I used it on the other side when I made a previous video, but this side might be even better because there's no brake fluid on this side blocking the mount. I'm going to tape this side up as well just to protect the paint. Obviously, you wrap yours up however you want to wrap it up. It's getting weird. Let's talk about components. This is the Insta360 motorcycle mount. This comes in the motorcycle mount package. I bought it for about $50. Does not come with the selfie stick, unfortunately. This is an invisible selfie stick from Insta360, but this attaches to this. It's a really simple setup, and then you've got a clamp with an extendable arm, which is what goes on to the bike. It's really straightforward. And now in theory, on this side, there should be nothing impeding the clamp from going on. It's a good spot right there. Clamp that down. That's sturdy as anything. So then you extend the stick. You can also change the angle of the stick as well, of course, to however you want it. Then all we do is attach the 360 cam of your choice. Now, the important question is, does this look stupid coming out of the back of the bike? And the answer to that can only be yes. But we do it for the cool views on the back of the bike. But that's how I attach my camera to my bike. It's worked so far. I've always been fearful that it'll fall off, but it's never fallen off. I say never fallen off like I've used it so many times. I've done this once. This is the second time literally that I've attached this to the bike. So expert giving you expert tips. Look at that, shocking. All right, let's cut back to the ride. I've not got the stick extended all the way. I will be honest with you, the Insta360 X5 is a pretty heavy 360 camera, but this one is quite long, so it's quite heavy at the end, and I think without an extra like zip tie or something like that to attach like halfway up to the bike, it's going to be too heavy at the end. But I've got it extended a fair way to a point where I'm comfortable and that also gets a good view. And with that, we're going to go and take my favourite corner and see what kind of views we can get out of it. If you're wondering, well, you're not concerned about it falling off, yes, I am 100% concerned. Here we go. This is my favourite corner here, because it goes from this to this. To a bit of rippage. I got that up to a fairly decent amount of speed and it's not even moved. So, over some bumps, still not moved. I don't use my bike to commute anywhere. Just reach back and double check that this is okay. Just come out and have fun on it. It's a brilliant toy. I'm so glad I got it. Outside to inside. Not the best. I'm just going to double check the positioning and see if anything's changed. No, it's in exactly the same position as where I put it. You can see, like when you're doing yours, you can obviously position it however you want it. I've kind of got it positioned close to this part of the assembly. I feel as though with the weight at the top of this, it's going to pull this down this way anyway. So I want it kind of pillared against this. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Everything's still tight. It's the same. You know, I could extend it out all the way, but it's not that much difference, to be honest with you. But you can see there's a lot more shake to it when it's extended further out. Sorry, I'm panting because it's so hot out here, man. But yeah, that's how it looks. I mean, to be honest with you, I just nearly fell over a stick. Fucking dog comes running. Like, it doesn't look actually that bad. Like, yes, there's something sticking out the back of it. It's growing a tail, but it doesn't look that bad. Let's try this little view for a bit. Yes, you have to get on the bike a little bit differently, but let's go. It's just a little bit further out to the side. I don't know if that's changing anything, but get a better view of it through my mirror with it being out there. Into third. That's a nice line. That's an even nicer line. Oh, yes! Wow. You should be getting a good view kind of over the shoulder. It doesn't have to be with the Insta360, just hit in the face with a leaf, that's good. It doesn't have to be with the Insta360 stuff, that's just what I use. You can get other similar stuff. It's just a clamp mount, of course, and then a stick that comes out of it. But I do highly recommend using Insta360. I used to be a GoPro guy, I'm now an Insta360 guy. And if you do have any sort of interest in getting yourself Insta360 cameras, you can use the links in the description. That's going to give me a little bit of kickback. I was sent some Insta360 stuff for my other channel, but I'm using it over here as well. It's good though, riding with cameras. It's good. You know, not only to make videos, but also if something happens out on the road and you need to defend yourself, you know, in court, not physically, and then you've got it on camera, you know what I mean? But what I would say about having a camera on the helmet, your face wants to droop forward. Like, you've got to have strong neck muscles. And how you train those neck muscles is completely up to you. I don't know what you do on your spare time. So with this big thing sticking off the back of my bike, I'm fairly sure that the guy behind me is looking at it. So he's noticing the bike. And I don't know, maybe so, maybe not. But if I was riding behind someone with a massive stick coming off the bike, I'd be looking at it. You're drawing attention to yourself, which is what you want on the road, innit? You want people to see you, so I suppose that's another little benefit. So I'll be looking for an integrated tail light for this bike. I got pod lights at the back for the indicators, but I want an integrated tail light because I think it's going to be easier for people behind me to see which way I'm indicating. And I've just seen that TST, my favourite company for buying stuff like that, has just put on the website that one is coming soon for the 2025 MT09, so that's exciting. That's really exciting. while I'm on an empty road, I'm going to extend the stick to see how it fares with an extended stick. Now, who doesn't like an extended stick, really? That's extended as far out as the stick will go, so I'm not going to go crazy, but we'll see how that view looks. See, now it is really sticking out the back, so now I really do have a tail. Seems like it's coping well. It's definitely got some bounce to it. I probably wouldn't want the camera out that far if I was on like a highway or something. But here on these little roads, probably fine. Well, there we have it. That's how I mount my 360 cam on my MT09 to get that view. And hopefully this has helped you. Just if I'm going to give you one tip, just go back to it. Make sure that you wrap up wherever you're going to put the mount. Wrap it up so you don't chip any paint, because it's not really worth it if that's what's going to happen. I'm annoyed at myself for allowing that to happen last time I came out. And hopefully this has helped. If it has, leave the video a like. Let me know if you've got any questions. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe. See you next time.